Alright, this is part 2. Alright, basically left at the screen. So, alright, now we're still in the network setting. So, alright, there's of course an option, edit connection, test connection, delete, and information about the connection. Alright, so we're going to go out of that. Now we're going to go to the plus side, which is extras. You can see that. Alright, right now there's only digital comments. Alright, now yes, there are free ones. It'll load as a game, but it's not a game. So, and sometimes you might hear the UMD go like a noise, but it will not. So, alright, I only have one comment on here. It's G.I. Joe. It was free. Okay, so you basically do that. There's all kind of by series, by categories, and it's really, really interesting. So now we're gonna open, and you can make it to where it goes in order. Alright, see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna skip. As you can see that page now, you know how sometimes you see in the TV shows where it zooms into the different parts. Instead of reading like this, hit the over key. It's going to tell you the first thing. Then it's going, oh, there we go. It's going to tell you the first thing. Then it's going to slide to the second, and so forth. Just keep hitting the right. So we'll point you to correct annotation, and there you go. And the skip pages, you hit the up key or down key, left, right, and just there you go. So you go back to your collection. Matter of fact, you can resume it. There's all, just play around. You'll figure it out. In order to quit, you just hit your home button. On the PSP 3000 is the PlayStation symbol. Right. And that's the comic book, which I thought was pretty interesting. The next one is the camera. On this, there is no picture. Alright. But when there is a picture, in order to do slideshow, you just come on the memory stick where it's showing that type of screen. Hit triangle, hit slideshow, right? Now when it does a slideshow, you're gonna hit triangle. Let's see. Actually, when it does a slideshow, you're gonna hit the home button, the PS button, while it's in the middle of the slideshow, and then you're gonna go to the music, and you'll select your music and click it, and then it will do a slideshow and music at the same time. Then you can sit on a stand, make it repeat itself. So I'll make an advanced one. That's just now go back to photos. Like I said, my first video, these screws up here, there's a camera that attaches, right? And when you have a camera, you can click it and you can take pictures with the PSP. Okay, moving on to music, there is a Sense Me. Of course, you gotta download it, which you just click it, follow the instruction. It's just basically a mode thing. Is advanced media player type thing. It's it's pretty unique. Videos now, and going back to music, when you have a UMD music, you don't really see too many of those. It will have a UMD, just like the game. Instead of being there, it'll be above here. Same with the videos. And the video format for PSP is MP4. That's for PSP. Now, AVI, I don't think so. So, I don't know. Alright. Now we're going to move on to the game. Game sharing. What is game sharing? Game sharing is not the fact you sit there and it'll download the game to another PSP. No. Game sharing is if a game supports it. When someone, let's say, for instance, the game The Con. When someone is inside the game, it says game sharing, and basically when you click this, it'll connect to that other PSP. You can accept, and it'll download a certain part of the game, so that way y'all both can fight and stuff. That's for the Con, and certain games support it. It's not where you share a whole game. So when you go down here, this is your save save data utility. Basically just your game saves. What games you played, where you're at, and everything, as you can see. So this, of course, is your UMD. So you have twisted metal in there. You click X to play it and everything, but we'll do that another time. And you can play games online, of course. Now when you go in here, there's multiple things. This is a game demo, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Now you can download full games inside the PlayStation Store. You can download PlayStation 1 classic games and demos and all kinds of stuff, and it will be right here, the game, the very last choice. Right. Now, going to network. Now, if you want more detail, I would advise you to go ahead and, to read and follow up. I would advise you to, of course, do the online instruction manuals. That's it's so, and it will explain more detail on what I'm showing you. What is location free player? Location free player is where you can watch TV, cable TV on the PSP. How does it work? For one, you need satellite. I have not tried. This is not set up on here because I don't have the base station. All right, you need a location free base station. Go to Google and type in location free, or go to sonystyle.com and type in location free, and it'll be a base station. Basically, then you click this, follow instructions, set it up with a location free player, base station, and then when of course you can do all kinds of stuff, but basically you can plug your cable into it, and you can watch TV, not just in your house on the PSP. Once you set it up and everything, you can have it to the point you can go to the other side of the United States, even the other side of the world, where there's wireless, and watch your TV on here. Skype is on PSP. Now, how does Skype work? Well, if you have the 1000 or 2000, you're going to have to buy the headset mic. Okay? Well, 3000, I believe the PSP Go has the already built-in mic, as you can see right there. So, all right. And you just sign into your Skype account, create it. Not only that, if you have Skype credit or you sign up for like a home service for Skype, which you have to do that part online, you can actually have a Skype number and call cell phones, yes, on the PSP, and you can use a PSP as a phone. So as we go down to remote play, what is remote play? It's a PS3 function. Basically, you can do it locally or on the internet, and you got to set it up with the PS3. PS3 will give you instructions and everything, and you can actually view your music, movies, and all kinds of stuff, even the PS3's web browser. Now, there's like maybe 1 or 2 games that you can play remote play, and usually you can't, and it's very cool. So, internet radio, just click it. All right, if you hadn't installed it, defaultly, this is 2 of the radios, basically the same thing. You actually go here first, it'll bring you and tell you how to add it. RSS channel, I'm not going to go into detail, but just look up what RSS is. Now you can go on the web browser. The web browser is treated as more of a mobile web browser. No, you cannot do YouTube right now. Search is just an internet search. So, alright. The PlayStation Store. Now, to look up more of what the PlayStation Store looks like, go search or on YouTube from now until I make another tutorial. Well, you can buy stuff out the PlayStation Store like comics, books like I showed you, games, demos, free demos, movies, rent movies, all kinds of stuff. Really interesting. The information board is about the PSP. So, well, that's pretty much on PSP, outside, the inside, and everything else. I believe I covered just about every basic feature and what it is. I'd advise you to sort of, if this is your first time hearing about or using the PSP, or you're not quite sure what everything is, go to the online instruction manual and join nextgenscene.com. We have everything. Thank you. PsP.